Hey guys, it's Karen. As you know, I adopted my pup Rocky from a local rescue. When people asked me what kind of dog Rocky was, I was always stumped. I used an Embark dog DNA test to decode my most puzzling questions about Rocky. You can also learn about your dog's inner secrets with Embark, the highest-rated dog DNA test. Unlock over 350 breeds and screen for over 200 genetic health risks. Save $50 on a breed and health kit with promo code KIT at embarkvet.com. Again, that's promo code KIT.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Is that Shakespeare?
Nope, it's Geico.
Yeah, that's Shakespeare from one of his unpublished works. Oh, it be not for awakening. Nay, giveth thou the berries. For 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Nope, it's from Geico, because they help save people money.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but Geico got it from Shakespeare.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired a soap opera star.
Gracious me, my car has storm damage and I've had to file a claim. Could it possibly get worse? Will my claims team leave me for someone else? Someone less intense?
No. Actually, when you file a claim with Geico, you get your own dedicated claims team who promises to stay with you throughout the process.
Oh, I've never known such loyalty. I can't wait for the second season.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
It's not working, right?
No, it's fine. I'll do the little live. We are the 1, 2, 3 sore losers!
What up, everybody? I am Lunchbox. I know the most about sports, so I give you the sports facts, my sports opinions, because I'm pretty much a sports genius.
Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Eddie, and I know the least about sports, but I'm your average sports fan, your sports watcher. Don't know the who's, don't know the what's.
Fam, it is Cizan Raymundo. I am from Michigan, the great state. I live on the west side with Baser in an apartment complex. We've been without water for 36 hours. You're not able to take excuse my French, you're not able to take a shower. You're not able to bathe your wife. She can't take a bath. And you can't do laundry, you can't do dishes. And did I mention you can't take a Guys, over to you.
You don't have to bleep shower, dude.
No, he said shh.
Oh. Ray, you said you had the open.
And without further ado, guys, a person that is not without water, Matt Overton, is in the NFL.
Yeah! He's back! He's back!
Hold on.
Not only does he not have water, he's got a fountain that he's about to build.
Are we going to do this every year? Guys, he is the best long snapper in the National Football League. Why do we do this every year? We know a team's going to wake up in the middle of the season or at the beginning of the season and be like, oh, crap, we need a long snapper, guys. Who
Hey,
do
did we
got?
forget something? Heading on vacation, honey? Oh, yeah.
The long snapper.
Long snapper!
Guys, it seems to happen every year. Tommy, what's an update for you? Well, boss, I'm kind of up creek. We need a long snapper. Well, there's always Overton.
I mean,
Call him up.
You know what Overton does? He stays ready.
Always going to get ready.
He doesn't have to get ready because he stays ready.
Right.
Trying to promote his brand.
Like, have you guys ever seen him be hiking those footballs, hitting the post? Like, he's
Stay
like,
ready, never got to get ready.
And he always says, all you need is a target. And he shows a video of him hitting whatever target he's aiming at.
Guys, there's no doubt.
Well, and then he's got the 8-year-old kids that are trying to copy what he's doing, and they'll go and find a post and try to throw it at a post. But listen, 8-year-old kid, you're not 9-year veteran Matt Overton. He is the 1%. Please, as a kid, continue to hike into a post. But there is something very, very special about Matt Overton that you would never even know if you just looked at him. But it has got him into the most exclusive club that we never even wiped our nuts on, boys. And he has been there 9 years.
I don't know what that means.
You remember in Vegas?
Yeah, you're right. I've never wiped my nuts on anybody in the NFL.
I mean, you are talking about one of the most hierarchy of places. This isn't a club you can pay your way in. This is a place, a brotherhood that he has reached that is epic. And he's done it now for 9 years.
It's the exclusive of the exclusive. And it doesn't matter how much money you have or how much power you have. You can't get in unless you have a special skill set. And he found a skill set that is much needed, underappreciated, and very important, and he dominates at it.
And he was at the pool with me. I mean, that's a low-key flex, but we were having some pool time. He had the kid over there, his wife. Not anybody there because he's not a lineman. He's not a wide receiver. You would never know he was an NFL player, and he's the most humblest of people. He doesn't throw that on you.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing golf. I mean, a little bit of a flex, whatever you want to call it, humble brag. I mean, we were playing golf, but not to brag on Thursday. And we were just talking. A little
bit of a humble turtle flex.
No. Just talking. And we were discussing teams and what's going on in the NFL. And he was just like, man, I'm just working out 4 times a week, like not really doing much real estate here because I'm just, concentrating on training. And I said, dude, I'm going to tell you
real estate market's slow.
Yeah, right. I told him, I said, man, dude, you got to look at the Chargers. I said, Pitts is so
Shut up. You never talked about the Chargers.
I 100% did.
Adam Schefter just said that Lunchbox levied the deal.
Here we go. Now Lunchbox is responsible for getting Overton in the NFL again.
You're not listening to me. You haven't even let me finish.
Hey, man, have you ever thought about an agent, little skinny, scrawny guy from East Nashville?
Matt, listen, the Chargers are needing some long snapper. I've been watching their camp reports.
You're long, you're snap.
What are you talking about?
So we were on number 11.
No one cares.
Not important to the story, Coach.
No one cares.
No, it is important to tell you this.
Really?
We were on the green.
You hit a long shot?
If you would just sign my scorecard, we drew up a little minor contract here. You can sign it with mascara.
Did the golf club snap?
No, but he did hit it up on the green, and we're walking up to the green, and we're talking. I was like, yeah, Pitts said it's impossible to have a rational conversation with him because everything is the Chiefs' fault. No one else does anything good. He said he's convinced the Chiefs are going 17-0.
So while you guys are playing golf, you're talking crap about Pitts.
No, we're just talking about NFL, about teams. And I said, but I think Pitts should be a little nervous because I think the Chargers are going to give them a run for their money in their division. The Chargers are going to be really good. They're going to be one of the teams this year that I think make a leap.
Except their field goal special teams unit.
And then the next thing you know, he's signing a contract with the Los Angeles Chargers.
So you think he knew while you were having this conversation?
No, I don't think he knew.
Was there a little buzz or something?
No, I don't think he knew, but I think he heard that and he was like, had his agent reach out to the Chargers and say, hey, do you think the Chargers will need someone? Because I talked to my buddy.
Does he have an agent?
Yeah, he has an agent. You think they just call his cell phone?
You're looking at him, man. He's my first player I've signed to my company, Gibbles Inc.
Let me ask you this. Why would you need an agent if you're the most sought out after long snapper? And you know you know what you're getting.
But you know why you're the sought after? Because your agent is staying in contact with these teams.
They know. They know the name Matt Overton. You don't think he's on a short list of the badass motherfuckers long snappers in the NFL? Yes, he's in a list of 5, Coach. He doesn't need an agent.
He needs an agent.
You need an agent. He doesn't need an agent.
Odell Beckham doesn't need an agent.
No, he needs an agent. He needs an agent because you're going to have a bunch of people fighting over him.
Well, yes.
No one's fighting over Overton. They need him. They're in a dire situation.
No one was fighting over Overton. He was, putting stuff out there. The agents, hey, man, my guy's ready. Here, look at these videos. Hey, he's vaccinated. He's this. He's that.
Vaccinated.
I don't know. Whatever.
I had to be political there.
No,
he's a Republican.
He wears a mask.
Whatever he needs to do, the agent is talking to teams.
6 feet apart. It's a good snapper. He won't be near any players.
He's been doing it for 2 years.
That's what agents do. They put the feelers out to teams. They let them know, hey, keep updating them on their client. That's why he needs an agent.
Yeah. So, I think most players, yes, not Matt.
And you know why his social media presence is so genius? Because he even structured his brand, Stay Ready, around him being ready to go into the NFL.
Exactly.
So any team that needed this specific position was aware of him and could see his Rolodex of what he's been doing the past 4 months because his whole brand is about staying ready for that next opportunity.
Coach.
I mean, I bet there was other people that could have been considered, but they ain't got nothing but a couple Instagram pictures of them on a couch playing Madden. Like, you know what I'm saying? His brand was built around him being ready for that phone call, and his brand, Stay Ready, is ready for the call because of the Stay Ready. You don't have to get ready. You're ready.
Let me break this down in lunchbox terms, all right? The green team. You're the
green team. Hey,
Mitchell
by
and
the
Marvin,
way,
they don't have agents.
we don't play tonight.
No,
thank you, Coach.
You know why? First round bye.
All right. That's great news, Coach.
Yeah, first round bye going into the playoffs.
He signed an NFL deal, and we're talking about an intramural first round
I'm
bye.
trying to break it down into lunchbox terms, man. Listen, green team, right?
Yeah.
You need a player. You need a defender. All right?
That's where I play.
Another one.
Okay.
No, you don't need somebody
The other
replacing
side.
me, man.
That's where Mitchell plays.
Well, hold
Coach,
on.
That's the whole story about Marvin and Mitchell.
Listen, you need a defender, right?
Yeah.
Do you know who you're going to get to replace Mitchell when he leaves?
Soros.
Do you have any idea?
Yeah.
Exactly. You have a list of 5 people, or are you just going to go down the streets of Nashville and as we're looking for a defender, join the green team? No, you're not. You have a list of very few people that you trust to be right alongside you in that backfield.
My neighbor Bill, Tom, the guy that had his tornado hit his house.
That's what the NFL does with long snappers. They know exactly who's out there.
Yes.
You would know, Eddie.
I coach. I don't know.
No, they do. They probably do have a list.
That's right.
But
a very short list.
A very short list. But they call his agent. Hey, how is your client in shape? Can he do this? Can he be here by then? You know what I mean?
We can literally call Matt and ask him.
I mean, we really could.
We talked about this for 15 minutes.
I love to just speculate about my friend, all these questions I've never asked him. That's fun, guys. I like that.
I mean,
let me text him. You keep talking. I'll text him.
No.
Matt.
He's in practice, man.
Nah.
No, he flew right away. His wife said bye, him and the baby.
They're at the camp right now?
He is.
Yeah,
they stayed in Nashville.
He flew in on Sunday night. He flew there Sunday night and was at practice Monday.
They hit him in a PJ? Southwest?
No.
I think he was Southwest, man. Yeah. I think it was pay your own way to get out here, man.
Last forever.
By the bathroom. Ray, the private jets are reserved for people like Julio Jones. They go pick him up. Aaron Rodgers or Matthew Stafford when you trade for him.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sign Matt Overton, long snapper, they send you Greyhound.
Okay, Coach.
He went in a bus?
Yeah.
I mean, the Chargers couldn't have done a little bit of a flex.
Guys, so I got on the bus yesterday. They say I'll be there in 2 days.
Dude, there were a lot of, there was dozens of news articles about it. I mean, it was a big sign. 9 years in the league? That's even shorter of a list.
It's long. The average NFL career, I believe, is 3 years.
That is fascinating. He's tripled that mofo.
Now, this is the story of someone who's re-signed, right? And someone who's back. Who's out?
Yeah.
Hey,
who's out?
Who's out?
Oh, man.
Who's
Your
out?
boy.
Menzel.
No. Tebow.
The real world is overrated. Leave boring behind and escape to Walt Disney World Resort, a place of magic and excitement. Jump to Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park and board a Banshee, swooping through the sky on Avatar Flight of Passage in Pandora, the world of Avatar. Or catch a glimpse of free-roaming animals on Kilimanjaro safaris. With 110 acres and 34 species of animals, nature is out there and waiting for you to explore. Head to Walt Disney World Resort. Escape to your happy place. Visit disneyworld.com/sports for more info. Walt Disney World Resort provides what you need to know before you go on disneyworld.com. Valid admission and park reservations required.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie?
Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep, still very good.
Some things never change. Like never being able to take just one free sample. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Is that macadamia nut I taste? Let me take one more.
Sir.
Yeah, I thought so.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Is that Shakespeare?
Nope, it's Geico.
Yeah. That's Shakespeare from one of his unpublished works. Oh, it be not for awakening. Nay, giveth thou the berries. For 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Nope, it's from Geico, because they help save people money.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but Geico got it from Shakespeare.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Yeah, that didn't really make a lot of sense.
It didn't. Did you watch any of the games?
What do you mean it didn't make sense? What didn't make sense? That he got cut, or that he
that Tebow was playing for the Jags?
I already know your angle for the media. Blah blah blah. They cut him, so it doesn't make any sense. Please explain it to me, because I don't get it.
Yeah, why not keep him for all the speeches at least?
No. I understood.
I mean, I drove.
Hey, free TED Talks.
I drove by a billboard. He's speaking in town like in a few weeks. I mean, why not just keep him around?
Well, he's going to have more speaking appearances, Coach.
Why do you think
Why do you think
they signed him in the offseason?
Because media.
Exactly. How much press did the Jacksonville Jaguars get this offseason?
They don't need it.
Duval?
Good God, they need it.
When do you
ever?
Urban Meyer coaching the Jags already was a big story. The number one pick, Trevor Lawrence, already a big story. You don't need freaking Tebow.
Does the national media talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars? Never.
When a college coach is hired to coach them.
They talked about it for 2 days and they moved on.
Let me pull up an article. There are 3 articles about Jacksonville. One of them, Tim Tebow. The other one, a look at what workers are facing in COVID-19. Never mind, bad example.
Coach, are you just looking up Jacksonville
I wanted
news
to see
stories?
what Jacksonville's known for, but Tebow
he went to the
was
Jacksonville Sun and he was looking it up.
No, national news.
The public beaches will be closed tomorrow.
I'm just telling you, they brought him
Man
in.
shot, crashed car after argument at Jacksonville Strip Club. That's what Jacksonville's
and
known
that's
for.
above Tebow?
No, Tebow was above that.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Tebow got headlines all offseason, sold a ton of merchandise.
We get it.
And now it's being returned right now, and everyone's being like, sorry, all sales are final.
Oh, yeah. No. I think if the NFL, I don't know if it's cut. I think if you buy a jersey.
Let's make another guess in the NFL.
They're all guesses. This is what we do, Coach. We don't know crap.
I think if you buy a jersey of a player that's traded within a year,
research it.
You can exchange it for another player.
Coach, the year exemption rule.
Can we call the NFL shop?
Yeah, Ray, if you could look up that number and call the NFL shop.
Abby's not here.
Get our phone girl.
We're short-dicked. Damn it.
Coach.
That would be awesome to get them. Hey, excuse me, I bought a Tim Tebow jersey.
Burning?
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah, if you can look it up.
You keep talking.
I mean, I know, and look, Tebow looked bad on film, but I mean, listen, guys, people miss blocks all the time. It was going to be a stretch for him to make the Jaguars.
Somebody burnt the out of something.
It smells like barbecue.
Coach, are we not sure that this place isn't on fire?
I think it was the players on the other team burning Tim Tebow. Okay, I mean, and Tim Tebow almost caught a pass. Did you see that, Ray?
No, you said that. You guys made fun of me for watching the Bears preseason game.
No, and then someone cut in front of him. I don't know who ran the wrong route, if it was Tebow or the other person, but the other person said, "Nah, Tebow, you're not getting a reception."
So he did absolutely nothing.
He missed a couple blocks, and it was going to be a stretch for him to make it anyway. And great. He's gone. Listen, Tim Tebow is the king of staying in the news. He knows how to keep himself relevant, and he always tries everything. He never gives up, is what I do like about Tim Tebow. But it was ridiculous to think he was going to be a tight end in the NFL.
I need you to filibuster because Eddie doesn't know how to work a phone.
Oh, my God, guys. I mean, how long have we worked here? Thank you, Ray. Pick up the phone, and we're going to call the NFL shop and find out if we bought a Tim Tebow jersey, if we can get our money back. Because he got cut. He's out. He's gone. Now, no other team is going to pick him up. It's over. Tim Tebow is done, right? He's 30-something years old. It is over. Tim Tebow will not be back in the NFL. And if he is, it's just ridiculous, and it's for publicity. But yes, the Jaguars got exactly what they wanted out of him. They brought him to town. They wanted him to sell jerseys. He sold a ton of jerseys.
Like this by yourself.
A long time.
Yeah.
Dang it. I didn't hear
you
what
argue
they
with
said.
yourself?
No, I'm just telling you that the Jaguars.
What do you mean? What am I talking about? Yeah, self. What are you talking
If you are calling to place an order, press 1.
Oh.
For an existing order, press 2.
Existing?
2.
2, yes. Well, it's not an order. It's already done.
It's a refund.
It's okay.
Sorry, I don't do the prank calls with Gibbles.
I don't know. We'll see.
If you are calling to place an order,
I hit
press
2.
1. For an existing order, press 2.
I hit 2, you mother f***ing idiot.
Hey, Coach.
Just hit 1.
You guys need some help over here?
Yeah.
I wish we had anyone.
It's my
Someone.
first crank
If you are
anchor.
calling to place an order,
Oh, my God.
Oh,
my
listen,
good.
you son of a...
press 2.
Press 0. Talk to a customer representative. Always press 0. When you call these places.
Guys, Why don't we just call them all? Where do they sell jerseys at the mall?
Well, I think it's only the NFL shop.
Oh, okay.
If you buy it from them. I don't know.
Great. He hung up on us. You automated motherfucker.
That was really good.
Keep talking.
That was really,
Keep arguing with yourself.
No, I wasn't arguing with myself.
I mean, have you ever seen a tight end miss a block? Yeah, but not that bad. It was a terrible block. No, that's not true.
Everybody misses blocks. It happens every play in every game.
Coach, that was a big play.
Was it a big play?
And then in his running route where the ball looked like it was going to him, but he was in the way.
Or was he in the way, or was he in the right spot?
Coach, you're telling me, what's his name, Tavon?
I didn't watch.
Tavon Austin really doesn't know how to run a route. He's been in the NFL for 10 years. He knows how to run a route.
He bounces around.
But he knows how to run a route, Coach. You know who doesn't? Tim Tebow. If there's one dude running the wrong route out of the two, I'm going to guess Tim Tebow.
I would assume it's Tim Tebow. I would assume that it's Tebow that ran the wrong route.
Yes. So that's 2 plays in a preseason game. Stop it. Dude, go speak.
No. It was a stretch. I didn't think he was going to be good. I just thought that they would keep him even longer because Urban Meyer. But Urban Meyer, said, hey, Tim.
Hey, sometimes you just got to be real with yourself.
He said, hey, Tim, this is what we're going to do, man. You help me out, I'm going to help you out. You need a paycheck. You're rich, but I'm still going to get you paid. So I'm going to have you come.
I don't think you can do that.
Hey, you absolutely can.
You need a job. I got an opening.
You want to hear a story about that?
Tell me.
Rod Babers. He does radio in Austin. Played at UT. You know who he played with there? Kyle Shanahan.
Vince Young.
No, I think he may have been before Vince. I don't know.
DBU, baby.
Kyle Shanahan played at Texas?
Yes.
The coach?
They have matching tattoos.
What?
Yeah, there was a little group of them that got all matching tattoos. But anyway.
They all get a nutsack on their arm.
What's the tattoo of?
I don't remember. Rod Babers was like a 3rd-round draft pick of the Lions, and he didn't stick. He didn't make it. Like he played, and he was out of the NFL. And when Shanahan was in Denver, when his dad, Mike Shanahan, was in Denver, he said, hey, man, why don't you come up and be, for the offseason or whatever, training camp.
You and my son have matching tattoos.
No,
Bring it on.
No, Kyle said, look, you're not going to make the team, but you get a paycheck. You'll be a body at camp. So he did it, and camp's over. He's cut.
Who told you this?
Rod Babers.
He's a friend of yours?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Well, call him up.
He talks about it on the radio all the time. That's what I'm saying. So it does happen where they just bring him in, just, hey, you're my buddy, come on in. You're not going to make the team, but you're a body at camp. You get a paycheck. It puts money in your pocket. It's hey, you're my friend. I got your back. I'll help you out. And so Urban Meyer, hey, Tebow, you're going to help us get in the press. You're going to help us sell tickets. You're going to help people come to, preseason, and then we're going to cut you and go on your way.
Ray? Anything on the NFL
Dude,
shop?
I hate crank yankers when that phone blows. When it's a local number, do you dial 91615?
It says 91.
911?
No, you don't do 911.
No, 91.
What if it's local?
You still do the same one.
91 area code.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
you gonna call Foot Locker?
Nike factory store.
Perfect.
I think it's only NFL shop, guys. Like, I don't think you can just do that.
They can't prove that I didn't get that jersey there.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying NFL shop is the only one that gives you your money back.
Who's doing the call? Not Gibbles.
I think Gibbles.
No,
Coach, I haven't heard a good Gibbles.
What about Tommy from
Tommy
from up north?
Yeah,
come on, hey,
Reagan?
Ray, you do it.
Steve got it.
Thank you.
Ray, do it.
Yeah, we can't hit the numbers on here, right? You got to do it there before. That's what it is.
Oh, so we're still working on it. I like it.
Yeah, just filibuster. Do your Tebow thing.
I think he already did. I mean, everyone misses a block.
It was all for me.
No, God bless America. I told you.
God bless America.
That's patriotic.
That's very nice, Coach. I love
Coach,
that.
in these times, thank you.
Oh, say, can you see?
You guys.
Oh, we got it.
Hi, Governor Mills. How can I help you?
Hey, it's Tommy from New York. If I got a Tim Tebow jersey, can I return it? I heard there's a year refund policy.
Unfortunately, the refund policy is only 60 days.
60 days? I heard it was 365 for my buddy Mark over there at the pizza pie place. Well, I'm going to bring it there, okay? I got a small beer stain on it, but I need a refund. Tebow got cut.
You still have the receipt for it?
Yeah. And if you guys don't give me that refund, I'm only going to buy Adidas, and I'll hang up and listen.
What do you think about Tebow getting cut?
Okay.
Oh, you mother.
As soon as he heard Gibbles, he's like, all right, that's Gibbles.
Thanks, Gibbles, for the
You
time.
ruined it. You ruined it. You do this every day.
Right. I wanted to get his opinion on Tebow getting cut.
Coach, we don't need his opinion. We know right now that if you have a Tebow jersey, take it back. They will return it.
They will. He said 60 days, and then you go, but I need my money back. He goes, you still got your receipt?
Hey,
he gave up that quick.
Hey, you know who's going to be pissed about this? The Jaguars. They're going to be like, oh, my gosh, all that merch we sold coming right back.
Yeah.
Coming right back.
But I don't know if a lot of people will return it
Coach,
because they
do
love.
you want?
Ask Ray.
Please don't say God bless America again.
Ask
please,
Ray. Ask
please
Ray.
don't.
Ask Ray what he did with his Tebow Eagles jersey when he got cut.
Cap it.
Thank you.
It was a gift from the mother-in-law, and I
People
love her.
love Tebow. They will keep his stuff.
People that go to games wearing the old jersey.
They do it all the time.
I know, and it looks stupid.
You look ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh.
I almost said the wrong R word.
What? Oh, Coach, you can't say that.
Ridiculous.
No.
Make up, say God bless America again.
Geico knows there are many reasons why you ride. From the exciting adventure of the daily commute to the peace of mind that Geico always has your back with 24/7 access to claim service and legendary customer service. But Pamela Mund had one reason in particular.
My skin is extremely averse to most fabrics, except for the soft, buttery feeling of leather. Thankfully, I found my clan of leather lovers in the biking community. It's been life-changing.
Geico Motorcycle. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
The best athletes know your championship body isn't built in a day. The same is true when it comes to your long-term financial goals. M1 Finance gives you all the tools you need to grow your wealth without charging any management fees, so you can strategize for the end game. Build a custom portfolio or choose one that's pre-made. Then automate your everyday money moves and use your extra time to watch the highlights. M1 lets you borrow against your portfolio at super low rates, so you can pull money out for season tickets without putting your retirement strategy on pause. Visit m1finance.com/sore losers. That's M1 with the number 1 to sign up and see why money, Investopedia, and Yahoo Finance are raving about M1. Then get a $30 bonus for depositing your first $1,000 after approval. Terms and conditions apply. Investing involves risk, including the risk of loss. M1 Finance, member of FINRA, SIPC. M1, borrow available on margin accounts with at least $5,000 invested. Not available for all account types.
To show you how easy it is to file a claim with Geico, we hired a soap opera star.
Gracious me, my car has storm damage and I've had to file a claim. Could it possibly get worse? Will my claims team leave me for someone else? Someone less intense?
No. Actually, when you file a claim with Geico, you get your own dedicated claims team who promises to stay with you throughout the process.
Oh, I've never known such loyalty. I can't wait for the second season.
Geico. Great service without all the drama.
All right, we're back from commercial.
Sorry about that. I got spanked. Sorry, Ray. Spank me on my ass. Call me filthy.
Like I'm telling you, my boys, they're wearing Los Angeles Lakers Kuzma jerseys.
They have Kuzma jerseys? What the hell do they have Kuzma jerseys for?
They don't sell anymore because
But
Kuzma
who wanted Kuzma jerseys?
No one. So the outlet store.
No, that's a dad that won't buy LeBron.
The outlet store at Nike's has them for like $2, guys.
Coach, how many Lakers can they pick from? I mean, they got Westbrook, LeBron, and Davis, and they're wearing Kuzma.
I mean, yeah. I mean, at least get Caruso.
Coach, at least get Bean Bryant.
They didn't have Caruso. They had like 200 Kuzma jerseys.
Coach, so you bought them Kuzma jerseys.
They were $2, $2.99.
So they're walking around looking like idiots.
I mean, guys.
Your kids look like idiots.
They don't even know. They don't care. They have Laker jerseys. They don't care.
Why do they like the Lakers jerseys? Just the colors or because of like a
LeBron?
You don't think it's some kind of gang thing, do you?
Oh, I didn't realize that, Coach.
Yeah, that's what the Raiders are. I thought there was a lot of Raiders fans, but I think they're all just gangbangers.
They wanted bandanas, too.
Oh, no.
Oh.
What do you kids all want red bandanas for the school year? Oh, it's a school project? Okay.
Shut up, Pop.
then you bought them all like Hardaways and or what did you buy? And what shoes?
Shoes?
Yeah, what shoes did you buy?
I got one LeBron.
That's a good one.
How much does that cost?
Well, I only paid for half. It's my 13-year-old. So I said, if I'm going to buy you LeBrons, I'm only paying $60. You pay the rest.
Okay.
So he went to school with one shoe on?
No, Coach.
And that's crazy.
He bought half of the shoes.
Where'd he get that other money?
I saved money that he got.
Drugs.
And then my other son wanted, who's
James Harden?
No, it was weird. Mitchell, what's his name?
Kyrie.
Mitchell Tenpenny?
No, the Utah guy.
Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's.
He likes. How does he know about Donovan Mitchell?
They know everything about shoes.
That's great.
Donovan Mitchell's, and then I think Curry was the other one.
LeBron's are still the most populars.
Yeah, there's Kyrie's too. They're pretty legit.
Kyrie's are pretty up as well.
How much did you pay for the Currys?
No, they're cheap. They're little. They're little kids. So I mean,
so they're not as expensive.
They're not as expensive.
So like we're talking $70,
$40.
Oh,
Not
okay,
bad. Not bad.
okay. Because I've never had a player's shoe before in my life.
You ever had Jordans?
Never in my life.
Well,
My dad.
Coach, I can tell you're still wearing a New Balance here.
No, these are Asics.
Whatever.
We got a birthday present idea for next year.
Coach.
No. Oh, great. I got the LeBrons. Thanks, guys.
My dad would never.
I thought your cleats were Cristiano Ronaldo's.
Are they?
Maybe.
I have no idea. I don't pay attention to that.
I wore them last night.
But I always wanted Jordans when I was a kid. And my dad was like, no.
I wonder where you get that from.
No.
There's cats in the cradle and the silver spoon kind of.
Dang, Coach.
And then he would tell me, I'll pay $50 for a pair of shoes. You pay the rest. I ain't paying that much for shoes.
There you go. You figured it out quick.
That's why I wear
But my son was like, okay, no problem. I'll buy the rest.
Did you ever have shoes like that when you were a kid?
I had Jordans when I was in 8th grade. Brand new Jordans. Got them for Christmas. Legit. But that's it. After that, I don't care about shoes.
Either do I.
I've never cared about shoes, but the black Jordans with the mesh on the side and the air pocket with a little red Jordan guy on the tongue, that's the one I wanted.
I wanted the like navy blue. They were kind of camouflage, but they were like, it was like turquoise blue and navy blue on the, oh my God. I thought they were
those weren't army boots?
You lace them up all the way up to your knees. It's pretty cool.
And they said something like America Troop, USA.
They had the heels that made you real tall. What? Coach?
I wanted pumps.
The Reeboks?
Never got those because too expensive.
Well, you can get them for your kids, Coach. That's the thing
No,
about
that's the
life.
thing.
Coach. This is how it works.
You think I'm going to buy my kids that crap?
This is
There
how
is
it
no
works,
dang
Coach.
way.
The way
Well,
you're
they can
raised,
come over to Uncle Ray's.
Coach, the way you're raised, you keep doing this for the rest of your life, then your kids are going to be like that. This is why families are all different.
You
Coach.
got to stop the cycle, Coach.
No, I don't want my kids paying that much for a pair of
Well,
shoes.
you know, if your dad would have said yes, of course, you can get Jordans. What do you want? You want Currys? You want LeBrons? Yes.
No, because they weren't Curry and LeBron
Don't
weren't
care.
around
If you
then.
would have said yes,
If I
you
wanted
would be
Charles
buying your
Barkley's or
kids.
Shaq's or
the Shaqs, those are Reeboks.
were they?
Yeah,
they
I remember
were
those.
probably pretty terrible. I bet.
I mean, Scuba wears a lot of those now. Like
Scuba
the
loves
vintage.
shoes. He's a shoe dude.
Scuba, do you want to get on and talk shoes with these guys? Sure.
He was wearing Reebok Emmett Smiths the other day.
He's ready. He had a day, you guys. Let him get on. Let him have some fun.
Hey, Scuba, what all shoes do you own now? Like you own a lot of weird.
We're talking about the NBA ones. Like, what are some players?
You had the Emmett Smith ones on the other day.
I'm wearing them right now. If you can see me on probably not the camera for podcast, but I got them on right now.
No.
How much those cost you?
Eddie doesn't do videos for us.
So, Eddie doesn't do video.
I got the time off.
It
man.
takes a little bit to get Eddie going. You know, you got to ask him a couple
There
times.
we go.
How much those cost you?
So here's the thing. So I'm not the kind of person that likes to pay over retail. I'm the kind of person that likes to get them what they're valued
Well,
at.
why the hell would you pay
or
over
less.
retail? You just go to the retail store and buy them.
That's not how it works. Apparently, you have never shot for shoes past 2010.
Yeah,
the
you
thing
idiot.
is,
No, I walk into the store and I buy a pair of Asics or
exactly.
Brooks,
So if you
and
want,
I walk away.
I want a Payless shoe source, and they got these beautiful brown
Yeah,
leather
you want to know where
shoes.
I have not been in years? Foot Locker
Yeah.
or any of that.
That's a rant for me here in Nashville. The shoe stores here suck. The Foot Locker is the size of my closet. It's garbage here. I can't believe with
damn,
the
you got
culture
a big
in Nashville.
closet.
He's going to say the size of my...
Me too, Coach. I did too.
My DAC. But to answer your first question, I have a lot of them. It's mostly because as a kid, I grew up pretty poor, and I would always see kids that had these nice shoes, and I'd have to get these crappy Payless Hakeem Olajuwon shoes. So as an adult, when I started making money, it was my way to treat myself and buy these shoes that I saw as a kid and can now wear as an adult. So most of the shoes I have are from the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I'm not too much into the new designs. Like Kevin Durant shoes are garbage. LeBron James shoes suck.
Oh.
They're all too weird looking for me. It's not my era. I like the 90s.
Gotcha. Will you buy your kids it? Like if your kid wants, like when he's 10, he wants Jordans or he wants whoever the superstar is, will you buy those for him?
I've already bought him Jordans for when he gets older. Like the Jurassic Park shoes that I got last week, I bought a pair for me and I bought him a similar pair that he can wear in about a year or two so we can match.
How much were the Jurassic Park shoes?
No, they're Reeboks. They're affordable. His were $60, mine were $200.
$60, but he is
$200?
Yeah, but did you see the box that it came in?
No, I didn't, but $200 for shoes with dinosaurs on them?
But here's the cool thing, though. You're never going to outgrow those.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm an adult, so I can wear these forever. And if my son gets to be my size, he'll have all these shoes and he'll be the coolest kid in school.
No, they'll be like, what are Jurassic Park shoes? Those are stupid.
What is Jurassic Park?
Yeah, they'll
know what it is.
No, they will not.
You're telling me right now when you were a kid, you didn't know what Leave It to Beaver was, or you didn't know.
Yeah, they don't have Leave It to Beaver shoes.
Well, they didn't because no one cared about that culture back then. So what I'm saying is they'll still know what Jurassic Park is. That's a stupid thing to say.
Oh my God! If you really think so, because I mean, nothing ever goes away.
Lunch. What is something that you do splurge on yourself? Like the way he said, like Scuba was like,
golf, coach. You buy golf.
But that's true. He did do a $200 lesson the other day.
Thank you.
But
good point.
I like massages particularly.
Let's see.
feet.
What I don't splurge really on anything, man.
Golf.
No, that's not
You do.
splurging.
You do. It's $40 a round, $50 sometimes.
But that's not splurging.
Yes, it is.
It's not part of your everyday bills.
Yes, it is.
It's not part of your regimen of like food and house and that kind of stuff. Golf is splurging. It's treating yourself.
Yes,
nothing wrong with it, but it's treating yourself.
You feel like you work hard enough.
Fashion, you treat yourself in golf.
You feel like you work hard enough that you can buy an expensive, like a $50 round of golf. No problem.
Not everyone can do that.
Correct.
Yeah, but I don't consider. I guess maybe I think a lot of people play golf, so I don't consider.
Coach, you don't splurge, so that is the one thing that you do.
That's what I'm saying.
On.
I would say that would be my. If you consider that splurging, then that's my splurge.
That's splurging.
I mean, my wife considers a different kind of splurge, but
what does she do?
No, what I do,
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Commercial.
Ray, do you know what he's talking about?
Commercial.
Now, Ray, you want to hit the breaking news clip?
Coach, was it queued up?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is it on the script? I don't see it on the script.
Arnold! Ray, go ahead and tell him.
What is it about? Oh.
You cheated, Coach.
Yeah, go ahead.
I cheated.
Go ahead.
Guys,
this is a formal announcement.
With my hand on the Bible and my eyes to the sky, boys.
Huh?
And my hand on my heart.
And your
ding. I am formally withdrawing myself from fantasy football.
Oh, no. Why?
Let it play out, Coach.
No, I want to know why.
Coach, it's just not smart for me to play. It's still doing some stuff.
I got hit up by Ray last night, and he
his
said,
wife, isn't it?
He said, my other half does not want me playing fantasy
So
football.
stupid. Ray, at some point, you're going to have to grow a pair of balls.
No, he lost his pair of balls when he got married. He hadn't even been married a year, and Bay is already cutting fantasy football from his life.
We just talked about splurging on yourself, feeling like, hey, I work my butt off. I deserve certain things. Coach, you deserve this.
Guys.
God.
The rivalries, the injuries, the determination, and the climb to the greatest of all time. Join us for a new podcast, The GOAT, Serena, the unheard story of the iconic tennis star's quest for greatness. With hosts Chanda Rubin and Zena Garrison, we'll take you from the tennis courts of Compton to the world's Grand Slams on this new season of The GOAT, and talk to the players that followed Serena Williams' journey, the coaches that helped mold her indomitable spirit, and the celebrities and family that cheered and cried from the sidelines.
The amount of work that it takes, not just on the tennis court, but in the gym, in the physio, in the recovery after injuries, it's unbelievable. She's competing against players who are 10, 20 years younger.
The GOAT Serena premieres August 26th. Listen and follow on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Hey guys, it's Brian Baumgartner, and you do not want to miss the next episodes of The Office Deep Dive.
Billie Eilish is calling in right now if you want to say hello to her.
Really?
She really is.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, first of all, congratulations.
Oh my God.
Oh my.
Thank you. Insane. This is crazy. How are you guys?
Listen to The Office Deep Dive on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
NFL Fantasy is back.
Let's go!
For the biggest season ever. More catches, rushing yards, touchdowns, and fantasy points. From the best in the league to the rookies that could make this your year. Just sign up and draft. It's easy to play. Optimize your lineup with one click.
Oh, have some of that!
And watch exclusive player stories.
Miraculous!
NFL Fantasy. It couldn't be easier to play. Download the NFL Fantasy app today.
This is the worst news I've ever heard.
So, after he hit me up last night, he wanted to do the announcement.
Why didn't you text me?
I didn't feel like I wasn't ready to talk about it yet. So I called Batter's Box.
Oh, of course. Instrumental.
Yes. And I decided, I discussed it with Batter's Box. And what's going to happen is Batter's Box is going to slide out of your division.
Hell yeah.
He is out of your division. And he is going to slide over and be the commissioner of Ray's division. He'll be in charge of Ray's division.
That's not a bad idea. All right,
yes.
get the bucket out.
So
Let's redraw.
We have one slot left.
Yes, sir.
We have one slot
Let's
to
go, Bubba.
You still have everything cut up in there?
I have everything cut up in there. I have all the names. There's one spot available.
I need one more woman.
You want a woman?
I mean, dude, I've already got 5 women in my.
It can be for anybody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, one more woman would be nice and give me better chances of winning.
Okay. So you want the bucket?
But
yes.
Here's the bucket.
Dun. Hit it, Coach. Hit it.
Coach,
Hit it.
I'm still worn out from hitting it yesterday. Oh, I forgot.
Oh, you hit it. Hit it. So after Bay,
I hit it 2 days ago.
After Bay told you could have no fantasy football, you hit it.
Guys, it's not just Bay. I as well agree that it's not.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
No, it's
it was
true.
a mutual breakup.
Yeah,
it was a mutual breakup.
It's
yeah.
true. She made a good point.
Yeah, she had some valid reasonings. Okay. No.
Guys, since I gave up the fantasy and the gambling, I've never been happier. Can't you tell?
That's not true, Coach. You look miserable
you
right
sound,
now. You look miserable right now.
You come in, your head's down. You don't even look us in the eyes anymore.
You have rings around your eyes, Coach.
Coach, that's not from that.
It's from tears. Tears. Okay.
Coach, that's a little...
Come on, hit me.
We got one more spot available.
And I'm going to put it in You Got a Big Dak.
It's going to be You Got a Big Dak.
I Got a Big Dak.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know. What was it called?
I don't know. You named it.
I Got a Big Dak.
So...
Hey, you guys going to do it or are you going to let me take a Ripper Magoo? Let's go.
Are you ready?
Hit it.
Congratulations.
What are you doing?
I put the bucket down after talking it over with Batter's Box. We have slid Toolbox into Eddie's division.
No.
Yep.
This league turned into a scam.
Here we go.
Well,
Dude, this is exactly why I didn't want to freaking be part of this league.
No. Ray withdrew, so it opened up a slot.
I'm out. I will quit.
You're not going to quit. Why would you quit?
Why? Why do you do this crap?
No, I didn't do anything. Ray,
did you agree to this too?
Eddie, you just choked on like you had something in your mouth.
Did you agree to this too, Ray?
I think he had Toolbox's nuts in there.
Interesting. Yes, he did. He did.
Why would I want your dad's nuts in my
I thought you were talking
mouth?
about me. But no, Eddie, you choked on something when you started to talk.
What did I choke on?
I mean, it sounded like it, but I don't know what it
Coach,
was.
Look.
But guys, listen.
No,
I'm out. Box is in.
Toolbox.
No. I have no problem with Batter's Box. Moving on. Let's let another listener come on.
Yeah, well, I talked it over with Batter's Box last night, and I was like, look, Ray's out.
He's not part of this show.
I understand that.
I mean, the only thing he does in this show is a freaking pre-recorded audio thing that says Batter's Box. That's it.
Guys,
that's it.
What's the worst that could happen? We face a backlash and nobody listens to the podcast anymore?
Coach, how many people are in that box? 500?
That's actually a very, very real possibility.
I don't know.
There are a bunch of people that would like to get in this league, and here you go again. Just letting your dad right in.
But my dad would really like to get in the league also.
Yeah, Coach, that's great. That's all cute. My dad would like to play too.
So I just, after talking it over with Batter's Box, who was instrumental in setting this league up.
He's not instrumental. You're saying this to piss me off.
No, I'm not. Since you don't have a Box family member in your division, I thought we'd just slide Toolbox
Tell you what,
in.
I'll meet you halfway.
Okay, guys, take your pants off.
Let your mom in. I want your mom in my division.
Okay, my mom's in your division.
All right,
That's
instead of your dad.
That's a real easy division.
Instead of your
In
dad.
more ways than one.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Really? You let your mom into my division?
Yeah. My mom will be running the team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See,
It's-
now you're.
It's one of those with chess day.
Yes, he did quote.
See, what I learned last year is apparently chess day and your dad were teaming up on a team.
And Andrew.
That I was playing against the whole year.
Andrew was in there, his cousin Andrew, under a fake name. That's what I heard.
No, why? See, this
That's what I heard.
You spread these rumors
No.
and you make people mad.
That's what I heard. And I heard Forrest was under a fake name too.
Forrest was with my dad. They co-managed the team last year.
This has a feeling of Watergate and Enron.
Coach, every year it's this. We deal with this crap every year.
No, we don't. We had it solved. He was out of the league. We put him in the box. He didn't get drawn. Ray moved on.
Still in the box?
Ray moved on. No, he just got drawn right now. Look, see, it's in my hand. Oh,
there's nothing in your hand. This pisses me off.
But you can take it out on him in your division. Go ahead, go out there.
Oh, yeah, make me mad. You beat him. What are you talking about?
Yeah, go out there and settle in on the field.
I'm gonna need to talk to my division. I'm gonna need to talk to all the big Dacks out there and see if this is okay with them.
I just think it's a good move. I think it's the right move.
Of course you do. It's your freaking dad.
I think it's the right move for the podcast. I think it's the right move for the league. I think it's the right move for everything. We had one slot open up.
Always so shady with you. Why don't we pull it? Can we pull it?
Pull what?
Pull it. Pull it on Twitter.
Pull what?
See if everyone's okay with
put
this.
a pull up.
Yes.
I thought you meant pull it.
No, that's pool.
Eddie doesn't know how to enunciate.
Pull. Pool. Pull.
Ah, man, that's tough. I don't know.
I mean, you know that everyone's going to
stripper
vote
pull.
There you go.
Okay. Pool.
Pool, you go swimming in.
No, that's pull the door open. Coach?
Yes.
He's already checked out.
Guys, who are the famous people from Watergate scandal? Nixon and who else?
Nixon.
Deep Throat. Deep
Throat. Guys, this reminds me of damn Nixon and Deep Throat, and I will hang up and listen. This all is a Ponzi scheme.
Do you know who Deep Throat is?
I mean, you were him earlier. When you choked. You went to start talking. You choked on something.
We got to get rid of that freaking clip with the drums. We have to.
No,
he's going to do this all the time now.
He does the drums, but he doesn't have batter's box up. He doesn't have the gunshot.
The bleep is never there.
I think they're copying over some mentions for the big show.
The only ones that live there forever is the hang up and listen, and now the drums.
Yeah, I mean, the gunshot and batter's box are.
They're all there.
Where's batter's box?
I'll get it.
Shoot the gun.
It's because he's only seasonal. He's only instrumental in the fall. Whenever we talk about him ever again.
He doesn't do crap for this podcast, but yeah, he can make decisions.
He didn't make the decision.
Yeah, I talked it over with batters.
I ran some ideas by
What
him.
up, everybody? It's Batter's Box.
All right, I put it back there, guys, because he's instrumental again.
What were the ideas?
I was like, I think we should slide Dad in. He's like, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
That was the idea.
Good job. Ray, does your brother want to play? Oh, sorry.
I don't have his number.
I'm sorry.
God. Eddie, does your brother want to play?
No, he don't want to play. What about Muff? Does she want to play?
My sis would be down. Shouldn't team up with Boomer.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
Hey, Ray, what about your sister?
Sister and Boomer.
Yes.
But Boomer's gonna have to save up his lunch money. I don't know if he has $100.
Why didn't he come with that idea before? I mean,
because you didn't even ask him.
The spot's already been filled. When he hit me up and said he had to
The
withdraw,
spot's not filled yet.
No, it is. Toolbox slid in. He's already
Did you
been
do
in.
like a family Zoom call last night? How's it going, guys? I'm glad everybody's here. Oh, sorry, my wife's bra is hanging in the background.
Mama, are you getting ready for bed? I miss you, Mama.
Oh, sorry, my baby's sucking on my nipple. Okay. All right, are you guys ready for this meeting? Yeah, what are you calling us here for? So here's the deal. You guys remember a scandal back in the day?
Remember Watergate?
Remember Deep Throat?
Well, we're going to recreate a 2021 version of the Wuhan lab that
Ridiculous,
just happened.
man. You pull this crap every single time.
I didn't pull anything. All I did was do what was fair for everybody involved.
Dad,
Ray, are you sure you want to be out?
Dad, do you remember Bernie Madoff? Well, that's your character in this new scheme that I'm doing.
Dad, remember Enron? We're going to be Enron, Daddy.
Dad, you remember Martha Stewart? That tax fraud thing? similar to what we're going to do here in the next couple days.
Mom, remember TGIF with Full House and Aunt Becky? And then she did that scandal thing.
Hey, do you guys remember the college admission scandal? It's about to happen again, fantasy style. Fantasy football.
You suck, man.
Why do I suck? How is it my fault? Well,
Hey,
you should be
Dad,
mad.
did you ever do any rowing in college? You know what I'm saying?
He's like, no, I don't.
Just play along, Dad. It's all being recorded.
Sit in the
on this.
canoe. Sit in the canoe with your oars,
Hey,
Dad.
Dad, can you take off your shirt and take a picture of you in a rowboat? What are you talking about, son?
Just trust me. Trust me.
You ever seen your dad naked?
Probably back when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
remember it?
No. No. Why? You seen your dad naked?
Nah.
All right, what's done is done, guys.
All right.
What is it? Muff? Do I get muff?
No, you get toolbox.
I'd rather get muff than toolbox.
Well,
I'll be honest.
I hadn't
would
talked to
too.
Muff about this yet.
All right.
Do a poll. Now I don't even know how to say it.
Who should be in? Muff?
Muff or toolbox?
Deep throat?
Or toolbox.
Or a random draw?
Hey, we are the sore losers at gmail.com. You can email us your thoughts, your feelings.
Dang it.
Hey, heard today's podcast. As you read my email, you mentioned that I didn't give name recognition to my coworker who got me hooked on the sore losers. Drum roll, please.
No,
His name
He
is
doesn't have it.
Andrew Leonard.
Yeah, your cousin.
So be sure to give him a shout out. I would not be listening to you losers without him. That's from Joshua Sparks. So Andrew Leonard got him hooked.
That's very
also
cool.
known as Chewbacca on Twitter.
Oh, I know Chewbacca.
Yeah, he's the one that got him listening.
I'll be sure to look him up.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just letting you know. All right. Everybody have a great Wednesday. Look, Green Team is on a bye this week. I mean, no games, so no Mitchell and Marvin hijinks. Ray is out of the Fantasy Football League, he announces. That's sad. Tebow's out. Hey, Tebow goes. Ray goes. Toolbox in.
Tim Tebow out.
No.
Susan Raymundo out. Matt Overton in. Deep Throat
In.
/Muffy/Toolbox TBD.
So you think Toolbox is kind of like the Matt Overton. He's on a short list. He doesn't need an agent.
He doesn't even need to be on a list.
He doesn't need an agent because
full
everybody
circle.
knows that he is there to fill in.
Coach, nobody brings it full circle like you, Coach.
No, Toolbox is on the list, and then every single time people are like, who is this guy again? And why is he on this list? Oh, yeah, he's related to one of the... Got it. Got it. Hey, seriously, poll the people. Let the people speak. For the people, by the people.
We the people of the United States of America.
God
in order
bless
to form
America.
a more perfect union.
You need to poll the people.
All
The
right.
treaty of the
Toolbox.
Boston Tea Party.
Muff dive... No, Muff.
What the...
Guys, this is a bigger poll than the Louisiana Purchase.
Or Deep Throat.
You're Deep Throat.
No, Deep Throat. Oh, I am?
Yes.
Or Bucket.
Gosh,
Or
man.
Bucket.
I mean,
Toolbox, Muff, or Bucket.
I thought we did it pretty fair. I think it was pretty fair.
Poll the people, for the people, by the people.
All right.
All right.
We out of here, people.
Goodbye, everyone.
Golly.
Are we done?
Hey, and you found out if you got a Tebow jersey, you can take it back.
Yes.
That's
It's a very good podcast.
And if we don't like you guys' poll results, we'll just recount.
That sounds perfect.
Hey, there might be some hanging chads.
Some dimples.
You know what hanging chads?
No. Grapes.
No. The election
Who's
in
that?
Florida with John Kerry, when there was hanging chads, they had to recount, and that was
Who's
the whole.
Chad?
You guys don't know anything about history.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
Scuba, there's a lot of freaking spots.
Wow, dude. You complaining?
Yeah.
Look at all that money.
A lot of unpaid commercials.
I don't want to do it. All right, I'll do it.
Do I have to do these today?
All right, I'll do it.
Here, I'll just record them with the podcast so people can see how many times you mess up.
Coach, come on now.
Coach, read one. Let us get a taste.
No, I do it with someone else.
Oh, all right.
I'm going to need my counterpart.
Oh. Peace up, A-Town down.
Dun, 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 dun. Put the poll up. For the people, by the people.
I thought that was a very American podcast.
God bless America.
Thank you, Eddie.
What's my division? I got a big DAC.
Oh, now they need to see my birth certificate. Honey, where do we keep the birth certificates?
Why?
Buying socks?
Socks. I'll check upstairs.
It's easy to be unsafe online.
You're the best.
Now it's easy to help protect yourself. Norton 360 with LifeLock gives you device security, a VPN for online privacy, and identity theft protection, all in one. Opt in to cyber safety. Save 25% or more off your first year at norton.com/news.
Beware, the monster you're running from might be yourself. Introducing Mordeo, a new fiction thriller podcast from the creative minds of Blumhouse and Crypt TV. 1 month after two brothers disappear in the Shenandoah forest, the lone survivor of the pair emerges, starving, disoriented, and traumatized.
This is what I am. This is what I'll become.
Listen to Mordeo on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
If a natural disaster comes knocking, how prepared is your family? You can't just close the door on earthquakes, floods, or hurricanes and hope they go away. That's why it's important to make a plan now. Ready.gov/plan has the tools and tips you need to prepare your family for an emergency. So if disaster shows up at your doorstep, you'll be ready. Visit ready.gov/plan and make a plan today. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.